Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Play Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition. This is episode 12, and right now I don't have anything to report, so we are going to resume where we left last time, which is in Beregost. Okay. So last time we made it back here. Okay. It was quite a trip, and we know that we have to look for a Transig, for a Transig guy, someone called Transig, who was the liaison with Muley and his mind poisoning, mind contaminating shenanigans with his court of kobolds. So we know that we can look for him here at Feldeposts. Before doing that, however, I remember that there's an NPC that can join us who I didn't introduce yet, and I could have before. I think he's here. Nope,
Not a problem.
wrong one. Is it
Not a problem.
here? No, this is Mr. Colkettle. Did we have anything to do with him?
Will be done.
You're
Let me
a
check.
long-tongued lout, ain't you?
Please, no visitors today. I'm quite unwell with grief over my missing son. I told the fool not to travel in such times, especially with wife and child in tow, but he will not listen. Now I have no idea where he... Wait, where did you get that amulet? Oh, let's see. This trinket, it is but a scrap left behind by some vulturous marauders. Catches the light quite nicely, though. Some fools dared the road to Nashkel and were cut down by bandits. They had no further use for it, or anything else they carried. It was a shame to see, but a profit in the end, so all is well. It was certainly a piteous sight. A young family cut down in a cowardly raid. He was among their meager belongings. Okay, I'm afraid we found his missing son. Okay, certainly we don't want number 2. Number 1 is quite isn't very delicate. I'll go with number 3 then. It was my son's. Please, might I have it? Of course, sir. It is regretful that I could not have arrived sooner or prevented the deaths. For a prize, it should be worth a great deal to you, no? I think not. I've carried it a great distance and said it will cover my expenses quite nicely. Okay, they're in order from good to evil. I'll pick the number 1. I thank you. Funny, isn't it? How a simple piece of cut glass takes on so much more worth. Please leave me. Okay.
I am proud to stand among such strong warriors.
Strong warriors. Brownwin, I love your accent. Okay, well, we still haven't found
This group shows
the dwarf
promise, exceptional.
I'm looking for.
We follow the righteous path. The path
No,
of
this is a
hell.
commoner. Pretty sure it's here. Let me guess. Let me check on the map. Maybe Kagain's shop. There it is. So Kagain's is our dwarf. Okay. I didn't bother with him because he's quite mean, not to say outright evil, so he won't fit in the party, but he deserves
Not a
a
problem.
few words, right?
Greetings. I am Kagain. What can I do for you?
Kagain, sorry, I mispronounced his name. What kind of shop is this anyhow? I run an escort business. I hire mercenaries to escort caravans en route from Am to Baldur's Gate. Right now I'm looking for some strong sword arms, and I'm willing to pay high. It seems that one of the caravans under my protection never arrived at Baldur's Gate, and I need to know what happened. You look like a strong group of warriors. Interested in the job? Sure. Tell us more. That's good. I've been having a lot of problems with bandit activity lately, but I've always only taken the cargo and let the caravan go afterward. I've been catching flack from the family of some of the passengers of this caravan. After all, it was the job of my mercenaries to make sure everyone got safely to Baldur's Gate. Normally, I wouldn't give one damn about some stupid whiner, but one of the passengers was a son of Entar Silver Shield. And he's part of the war, his word is law. I think he's one of the dukes of Baldur's Gate. So, do you want the job or not? Sure, as soon as you tell us how much will be paid. I'll pay 15 gold per head, as well as equal opportunity to loot any of the dead bodies the bandits may have left behind. Wow, that's how you run your business. Sure. Hey, I'm glad you guys have some sense in your heads. I have an underling who can take care of business here while I'm gone, so let's get a move on. Okay, so he's coming with us. I'm dropping Ayantis as usual.
My honor is my
Okay,
life.
obviously Ayantis will say, but we were a team. Okay, so Kagain.
I don't want to talk.
Yeah, he's not
Pass
great
to
to.
someone else.
It's not nice to have around. So he's a dwarf. He's a fighter. He is lawful evil. Okay. He is the best tank in the game. Thanks to his 20 constitution, he'll end up with an enormous amount of hit points as well as regeneration because of constitution 20. His strength is nothing to write home about. His dexterity is average, but he can use the glows of dexterity. And he has a high intelligence, I guess, because he's a businessman. However, as I said before, he's lawful evil, so he won't fit in our party. Okay, but he's just like Edwin. He's very good. Okay, there are two evil fighters recruitable. One is Kagain here. The other here is a female warrior called Shartail, I think. He's the tank. She's more of the damage healer. High strength, high dexterity, normal constitution. She's human, so she can dual class to thief if you're into that. But yeah, he's obnoxious to have around. Okay, and obviously, as you probably can guess, he starts off with a timed quest. You have a few days to find this caravan and investigate what happened. If you don't accomplish that within the time limits, he will abandon you and or try to attack you even. The caravan in question is one of the two caravans we found in one of the previous videos, by the way. Once you find it, it says something that saw it, dropping this job and coming with you. Okay. He has some interesting proficiency. Axe, flail, morning star, crossbow. There aren't many good axes or flail morning stars until the expansion dungeons, the Tower of, oh my goodness, I don't recall the name. Well, it's full of highly enchanted, very powerful dwarf weapons. So, all right. Also, he has a weapon stat. No, it doesn't have any weapon stat bonuses. Okay, so that's him. Okay, but as I said before, we're not interested in him. But yeah, he deserved to be introduced, okay?
With ease.
So let's go back to Feldepost's Inn. Which is totally the other way, of course. Goes without saying that this Transig, who is with the Zentarim, if I remember correctly, obviously he won't reveal anything about the bandits without you know, being asked nicely, I suppose. Not that. Okay, before we go in, let's check with the bartender if we can get anything useful here.
You want some whiskey?
I remember he's selling, yes, Battle Axe +1, the Protector +1, which is an amulet of protection +1. So you can use these or the rings. You cannot have both. A composite longbow +1, which could be useful. I don't think how much. Well, almost 4,000k, 4,000 golds. Chimel +1, no shields. Okay, right now it's not the ideal to buy stuff because you can wait later till your reputation gets to 20 and you start getting discounts. Okay, I haven't played in a while, so let me check how we're doing spell wise. We are fully charged.
You're a queer fellow.
Perfect. Okay,
Yes.
let's go. Let's go.
It will be done.
Okay, I can see this transy guy. I'd say, well, I don't suppose he's alone. I don't think he's alone. Shouldn't be alone. I have Bronwyn casting only one chant. Wow. Perfect. Now we can go in.
Not a problem.
Okay. No combat triggered.
Seems to me like these men want a little trouble.
Why do you bother
I'll give
me?
you trouble.
Can't you see them and hurry to get out of this damn town? Why the hurry, Transic? You delay the inevitable. Transic was the evil mage that turned Branwen to stone. What? Who do you think you are, woman? It is so commonplace for you to turn others to stone, mage? You! How did you? I said I will see you dead before I see the shores of the ice once more, coward, and in Tempus' name I shall. Prepare yourself. Okay. We know the drill, okay? Do you all know the drill? Good. Let's get on with it. Actually though, Branwen, you know, you could use a command just in case he tries to do something funny.
For the glory of Helm!
Oh, his
Seems to me like these men want
command didn't work. Okay. Almost 1,000 experience points. Good. Transic and high. Hang on. Let me read this one. Journal. Transic and I headed out at Feldepost Inn in Beragost. Looking through Muley letters, I see he was in cahoots with the bandits. He probably knows where they make their camp. Okay, I should travel to Larsfoot or Pelvel next. It appears that the bandit attacks come from there and are related to the iron shortage. There should be a base hidden away somewhere in the forest. Yep, there it is. Good, that was easy. 1,000 easy XP gain.
Not a problem.
Oh ho ho! So, what is this? A letter from Tazok. Transic, I'm perplexed as to why Muley has not communicated with us in some while. You are to go to the mines and find out the condition of his operation. You are also to collect any iron that is being stolen by the kobolds. Our next raid will most likely take place at Pelvale or Larsfoot, So visit either of those areas and track us back to our camp. Tazok. Okay. Oh, glitter dust. Ooh, a wand of magic muscles. Just in time, because... Oh, must be identified. Shame. Imoen just used her own. Okay, so who might be using Vaclav as Manus for? Probably Branwen. So Branwen's vengeance has been sated, let's say. Who's carrying the bag? I'm carrying the bag. Give me the jewels. And this gem as well. Oh, okay, yeah, it's a potion, you're right. Okay, copy note, perfect. I think all the paper. Did I write this one down? Okay, your presence is rapidly flow. I have already read this one. Okay. If you have any problems, then send a message to my new contact in Beragost. His name is Transing. He'll be staying at Faldapos Inn. Okay. Nimble. Okay, Nimble is the... You know that funny bard that tried to kill us in Nashkel when we got back. That was fun. Fun times. Okay. Good. Okay, we should probably replenish our arrows, our quivers, or better. Okay. We use a lot of ammunition. Not you, Vaclav. Okay. Good. I suppose we can drop a quick save.
Yes?
Anything else?
With ease.
Nothing. Okay, so we have our next target.
Not a problem.
Which is Palvale or Larswood. Palvale, I think we already mapped it, or better, we found it as a destination. We've never been there yet. Okay. Then I remember. So we found a note. We found a note of a businessman down in Athkatla, sending words to his wife that he was well, but the messenger, a halfling, was cut down by ogres. So I think this is the place. Miriam.
With ease.
Salutations.
My husband and I had to make a sudden business trip to Am. I'm so worried for him. Miriam, he always said. Miriam, who knows the road better than old Roe? But the highway just aren't as safe as they once were, and there hasn't been a messenger from Am here in months. Could you keep your eyes open along the southern roads and let me know if you find anything? Yes, I did actually find something. Miriam, please stop. Okay, forget I can pause.
Salutations.
My dearest Miriam, the road has been difficult, but I've arrived safely here in Namd. I think it would be wisest if I returned by sea, however, perhaps sometime after the first snows have fallen. I trust this letter reaches you. The halfling I hired to carry it struck me as a honest enough chap. Always and forever, Roe. Oh, thank you for such good tidings. Please let me give you this ring to keep you safe in your travels. Okay, good. 300 more experience points, and guess what? Another ring of protection. I cannot wear both, right? So the next one probably goes to Ayantis. Okay. All right. So we have some stuff to. Let me check. The journal quests. Let's pause the game. Oh, we have to meet Officer Vi or Vey at the Jovial Juggler. Okay. Mysterious liquids. I should return to Thunderhammer in 3 days. Couple of days. Okay. And oh, there it is. So Zulong's missing boots. We found the boots. Okay. He's a burning wizard. Okay. Landry's possession. Yeah, we have to go to the friendly Armin. Good. Half ogres near Beregost. Southwest of town. I don't think we already met them. And rogue ogre, yes, we found so we have to go a couple of places. We have to the Jovial Juggler and the Flaming Wizard, was it? Okay, we have to tie some loose ends and get some rewards, get some experience to level up. Now, this is the part where the game opens up. Okay, we haven't been given a single precise target. Okay, we have to check one of two locations, probably both. No, this Perdue is missing his short sword. We haven't found it yet. No, nothing here. This is the wrong place.
With ease.
The next step, okay, which is the bandit camp. It's not an easy part. I remember you have to be about level 5 to get through it nicely, smoothly. And so we're going to do some traveling. Okay, Zurlong, here it is. Let's quick save just in case.
With ease.
I wish I had my own.
You're a godsend. Here's all the gold I took from you. I may be a kleptomaniac, but at least I'm an honorable right. Honorable one, right? And here's 100 gold pieces for your help too. Consider it a down payment on your pocket. Okay, if you talk to him, he'll rub you blind again. So. Okay, 300 experience points. That's very good. So we're missing the Jovial Juggler, where Commander Vey is supposed to be. Commander Juggler is down there. Hang on, I love you can do this. I'm so used to the Divinity games, especially Divinity Original Sin 1. Every time I open the you can also actually no, I think in Baldur's Gate 2 you can direct your character straight from the map, but this will do. Okay.
Can I assist you?
Okay. Ah, Vaclav. I thought it might be you. These southern parts are set quite afire with talk of your work in Nashkel. I'm Officer Vey of the Flaming Fist, and to be honest, I could use your help. So, let me remind you, the Flaming Fist is a mercenary company, but it is led by one of the dukes of Baldur's Gate, and they act as the police force in the area. So they should be good guys. Number 1, I care not a whit for your name and title of survey. Okay, this is not going to be. Number 2. I'm honored to be found worthy of a notice, officer. How may I be of assistance? My contingent and I are cut off from Baldur's Gate. We haven't received new orders for close to a week, and to be honest, I don't like the feel of this at all. The bandit raids have been getting worse since you returned from Nashkel. I used to think that they were just your usual brigands out to make a quick buck in troubled times, but not anymore. They're working for someone. One way or another, I've got to get my troops back to the gate. I'll pay 50 gold pieces for every bandit scalp you can bring me, as per the news. I want this whole region clear before winter comes. Well, you're in luck, officer. I carry with me plenty of scalps. Would you like a scalp massage? Is that all? Only this 14? Where is Officer Vey?
Can I assist you?
You have been busy, I see. Well, keep at it. The more bandit scalps I have, the richer you'll be. I'll take all the bandit scalps you have. Okay. Oh, it's 50 every... Oh no, it's 50 each one. Well, that's 700 gold pieces. It was a pleasure. Okay, Bjornin, I don't think I...
Yes?
So have you tested your steel against those half-ogres I mentioned? Not yet. And this Gurk? Do we know them? Sure, bring your friends, bring your relatives, damn it. How to start charging you fools for this gokery? He lost something. Oh, he's the one who lost his precious cloak in the Cloakwood.
It will be done.
Alright, I think at this point we're good. We have done, completed and finished all our business here in Beregost for the moment. So it's time to move on. Let's reach the edge of the map and embark. Okay, now let's check the map. So Pelvale is here. Alright, and there's Lars food. So, and this is probably where the bandit camp is. So at this point, we could go to the friendly army and then go to Pelvale and maybe Larswood. Then there's these hills here. These are probably the hills where the half-ogres are, or something like that. They said hills to the, or mountains to the southwest of Beragost. Oh, maybe it's here. There's a lot to travel. Okay. I'd say we have our job cut out for us, right? Also, there's the thing of Captain Braj and the evil cleric. Who might be around here. So you know what? I'm going to the friendly army to unload some of the stuff we have. Okay, and finish a couple of quests.
I stand on the problem.
And then we'll see what to do. Then we'll see.
Good on you if you saved the day.
Yes, good on us. I don't recall if Branwen had a timed quest as well about finding transit. I don't think so, because they are clearly marked as quests.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
All right,
Will be done.
upstairs. And who was it? Nobleman. Anshi, yeah. She was the one about the girdle. He was a weird one, weren't he? Ah, I can still smell him on you. I'll pay you 10 gold pieces for returning the girdle and another 60 to find the nearest bath. Well, that was not polite, but 800 experience points, I'll take them gladly. And we're not done yet, because there's the nice gnome lady, Landrin. I think it was a lady.
Not a problem.
We cleared her house. Ah, I'm so glad I can move home again. Bentley is a kindly man, but it's always best not to push favors too far. Here's 120 gold pieces for your trouble. I'll just take those old boots from you. If you have any of my other possessions, come talk to me again. Yes, we sure do. I see you have the largest of those pesky spiders in my house. With this one dead, I'm sure the others will have run away. You are too kind to an old gnome like myself. Thank you so much. If you have any of my other possessions, come talk to me again. I do have a bottle of wine. You've done everything that I asked. Thank you kindly for helping me, dear. You've earned every copper. I might level up. See, I told you. Very good. If you talk to her again, she says nice and kind things. Ah, it is that sweet group of adventurers. How nice to see you again. See, we're getting popular.
Not a problem.
And also we gain a level.
Not a problem.
Also we're getting rather wealthy. 5k. Not bad at all. Okay, so Imoen leveled up.
What you want?
She's going to be level 4. Okay, she gained 4 hit points, so she rolled a 2. This is rather low. I would roll it again, to be honest. Yeah. Okay, so we again open lock and find traps. She did a good job finding traps. Okay. So let's split, well, not exactly split it, but let's take them both to 65. And she gained a proficiency slot. Now this is hard one because I'm probably going to dual class her soon as a mage. And as a mage, she's probably going to take sling as a weapon of choice. Or so she could be short bow, single weapon style. That wouldn't be too bad. Single weapon style. -1 AC and critical damage on attack roll of 19 or 20. That's good. Yeah. But well, you know what? I think she got some very good rolls before. It's 8. Her maximum is 32. Well, she's 6 below the maximum HP. Let's reload. Come on. Okay, 6. She rolled a 4. That's better. right? And I said, single weapon style? Well, not really. I could go with dagger. It's going to take sling when she... and we're good? Okay.
It will be done.
Okay, we're done here. We can
With ease.
resume our journey. Also, I don't think I got the second dream yet. I don't think I recall having it. Should be about Muley. Okay, so what to do now? So Palvel is right here. Okay, Palvel is here. But we could travel to other areas and leave them last. Okay. I don't recall where Captain Brash and Basilus, I think it's called, the evil cleric. We could check High Edge and the hills here. Yeah. So let's go to High Edge first. And then to these hills here, or do the other way. Let's go to High Edge. Okay. Now High Edge, I remember there's a fortress, a keep where a mage is residing, and okay, no,
Not a problem.
he sells some very good stuff. Okay. I remember one of the quests we have in our journal leads here. I think that the short sword, the halfling lost, skeletons. Okay. Everybody is equipped with a ranged weapon. Let me check.
You're a queer fellow.
My honor
Yeah.
is my right.
I stand ready.
Let's shoot the skeletons down. Unfortunately, yes. They're very strong against projectiles, but I don't want to risk it. Where there's a skeleton, there are more, and I don't think Branwen can... Ooh, that's a lot of them. Okay. Let's charge in. Okay, after Vakar made contact, everybody can
Helm, give me strength.
charge in, right? Except for...
What you
No,
want?
actually, Imoy, you can come too. We could... Oh, Diana leveled up. We could... Branwen could turn them, but they're probably going to run around.
If Tempus wills it.
Okay. So we have another level up.
Yes, with ease.
And we'll take care of that right away. It's Diner, who leveled up to level 3. Great. She can learn level 2 spells now. Okay, from 3 to 6 hit points. 5? That's good, I'll take it. And let's check. She doesn't have any second level spells in her book. She has to write them down. And let's check what we have here. Stinking Cloud. Stinking Cloud could be also known as Stinking Doo-Doo, as Astro Monkey would call it. Anything else of level 2? Web. Oh, Web is another good one. Web and Stinking Cloud are very good. She could learn Identify. I was probably saving it for Imoen, but glitter dust? What does it do? I don't recall. The spell creates a cloud of glittering golden particles within the area of effect. All enemies in the area must roll a successful blah 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 or be blinded for 4 rounds. All within the area are covered by the dust, which cannot be removed and continues to sparkle until it fades. Okay. So I'm going to quick save, because if there's one thing that it's quite tedious of the D&D 2nd edition rule set is the way that spells are transcribed. You already know, I think. There's a chance of failure. Okay. Okay. Now, if a specialized mage tries to copy a spell of his or her of their favorite school, the odds are very, very high. I think the cap. I don't know if they cap at 95% or can go to 100%, but usually it's not a problem. All the other spells, such as this case, this identifies a divination spell. It's not a given that she can write it down. She can though. Okay, very good. So we're going to memorize then. Okay, she's going nuts with the magic missile now. I think she now has 2 missiles per cast. So the spell starts. It gets somewhere. It starts getting somewhere. Okay, Stinking Cloud or Web. They're both very good, and they both have their uses. No, I'd like Stinking Cloud. Okay, good. We can resume our exploration of High Edge. Skulls. Lots of throwing daggers. Sure. I don't recall if you can use the skulls, but okay. Also, by the way, probably Iman should go in the back now. I don't think we're going to encounter any traps. Okay.
Not a problem.
Now, while in the open, one thing that you can do is to spread your formation so you cover more ground and you explore a little bit more. I probably already told you this. Here, have we checked? Okay. Probably you can get here to the area side of Candlekeep.
With ease.
There's no point in doing that. What about here? Oh yeah, we can reach this point here. I vaguely remember something about some cliffs with a ship that crashed into the shore. Okay, skeletons again. Shall we charge in? Yes, let's charge in.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes? I stand ready.
Oh, look at them. Look how many. Probably Ayantis could turn them too. Okay, in this case, since there's so many of them, I shall try to turn them.
Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes!
Okay. Branwen doesn't want to
What is your
turn them, apparently. No, she stops because she prefers to attack. There's something in my
Yes?
AI package that forces her into attacking, which is not entirely wrong. There are many instances where it's
I stand ready.
useful or recommended to turn them. If you can destroy the undead, it's good. If you just turn them and make them, you know, flee. Oh, okay. So many skeletons. That's unusual. We know that the evil / mad cleric Basilus, or whatever it's called, he's wanted for improper use of necromancy. So all these, I see a chimney. All these skeletons might be his doing. Okay, there's a nice cabin in the huge spider. Okay, huge spider calls for a indirect approach.
By hell!
By helm!
whatever they need?
Yeah, we heard you.
I care not.
We heard you,
Yes?
Ayantis. By helm, exactly. Okay, good. Spiders are nasty critters. Another one? Okay.
For the glory of Helm!
Actually, Iman, you should
You're a queer. I've done
should
had
go.
enough of this.
You know,
I stand
somewhere.
ready.
Okay.
Not a problem.
So a cabin in the wood. Oh, a ghast. Ghast. Is this the first one I encountered? Well, ghast. I didn't know of ghasts when I first played Baldur's Gate because they're not. I don't think they can be found in the D&D back me rules. You can only find ghouls. They are stronger version of ghouls. Okay. They're very nasty. They're quite strong. Okay. And as you can see, they can take quite a beating. So if that's the case, I'll have Diner to use a magic missile. Okay.
Yes?
650 experience points.
It will
That's
be done.
more than twice the experience points of a ghoul. Okay, so there's a cabin in the wood here. Interesting. I don't think we have anything to do with it right now. So we can still check it though. I mean, why we shouldn't? It is empty.
What you want? This way.
Very strange.
My honor
Let's see if
is my life.
detect evil. No evil.
I stand ready.
Yep, I've done had enough of this.
Okay, this is an empty cabin in the woods. We could rest here. This is locked. Can you open it? Lockpick failed. Hey Moen. I'm
Please.
surprised. I know you do your best, don't worry. Okay, so nothing here. Okay,
It will be done.
now let's try not to see too much into it. Okay, sometimes it's just a random encounter.
Ew, pal.
Oh, who what? Permidion Stark? Who the heck are you? You certainly... Oh no, oh no, a skeleton. Whoa, slow down! I'm trying to plan the grandest of heists here. With all you're tramping about, I can't hear a word of what I'm thinking. A heist? That's not particularly noble or legal of you. I think, of course you can't hear a word you're thinking. You have to say it aloud first. I like it. Okay, it's not particularly noble or legal. Fine then, I'll have to take care of all that noble and legal stuff and I'll get on with being a thief. Now get lost. Okay.
For the glory of Helm!
Yes?
Skeletons using
Stand ready.
ranged weapons are absolutely garbage. I want to check what happens
With
here though.
ease.
Okay, so we know that there's nothing here. And so actually let's close the door. There's that what's it called? The chest, locker, box that Iman cannot open.
Hello, pal.
Okay, let's see. Of course you can't hear a word you're thinking. You have to say it aloud first. Okay, here's the plan. There's a big time mage living just over that rise. Magic items scattered all over the place, I'm betting. Trouble is, he's got these two hideous flesh monsters guarding him and no shadows where it can lurk. Brute force is useless against the monsters. Everything is useless. There must be a way to outwit the witless. But damn if I know how. Well, I guess I'd be better off just finding a halfling village somewhere to pick on. This dive is all yours. Okay, so we know that there's a mage living here. Actually, he's not a bad mage, as I mentioned before. He's actually trader. Okay. I think it's under important events or journal. Journal. Okay. So nothing too important.
With ease.
So yes, there's actually no reason to
I stand ready.
By
You know.
shield.
My honor is my life.
Who wants some?
steal stuff. He is a trader. Just actually
You're a queer fellow.
you have to be careful of these guards, flesh monstrosities that he has with him, because they are actually hostile inside until you talk to him, if I remember correctly. And they're very nasty. They're bit of a spoiler, they're flesh golems, so they are tough. However, it's easy to defeat them if you have biting darts, which we do. I'll show you. These darts here. Okay, these darts here are very good. Okay, are very good because they apply damage over time, which staggers the enemy. So you can, once they're bleeding, you just leave the place and let them die. They also give quite some experience points. Oh, Kivan, yeah. Let's meet Kivan. Let's quick save though first. He's another recruitable character, and he has a case
Not often that I come
for
across
us.
strangers in this part of the world.
What foolishness takes the city dwellers this far from civilization? We're adventurers on the lookout for evil to smite. A strange coincidence. Have a quest similar to your own. Have been hunting the bandits in the region for the past few months. Perhaps if we work together we will fare better. What do you say to that? We'll help you against the bandits, but only if you tell us why you spent months hunting them. Their leader, an ogre named Tazok, took the life of someone very dear to me. Alright, Tazok, we're after him. Thanks for being honest. You can join our party. Hope that we work too well together. Okay, so as usual, Iantis is going to, but this is just for
Give me
knowledge
strength.
purpose. Kivan. Kivan is a ranger. He's an elf, he's a ranger, he's healthy good, so he would fit in a party. He is a rather good character. He has exceptional strength, 18-12, not extremely high, but okay. Very good dexterity, 17, and the rest is pretty much average constitution and such. He's, as you can guess by his portrait, he's an archer, namely, mostly. He has longbow and halberds as proficiencies. Obviously, he has 2 weapon style, but that comes with the ranger class. Okay, so he's primarily an archer. Doesn't have a lot of hit points. Okay, he's already level 2 and has 16 hit points out of possible 20. So yeah, if you want a sniper, he's very good. Okay, he could take Minsk's place as a sniper. Problem is, he comes with a very peculiar timed quest. Okay, we have to defeat Tazok, which, spoiler alert, will do so in chapter 5, I think. He's hidden in an area that we cannot reach right now, and I think you have 2 weeks or 10 days even to complete this quest before Kivan leaves for good. So it's not a good idea to have him join the party now. You can meet him, greet him, tell him that you think about it, and you can, when you actually have the quest to meet and defeat this Tazok, you can pick him up. Otherwise, it's very, very hard to complete in time. You have to rush it, and it might just be a problem. Okay, but yeah, he's not a bad character. Okay, definitely not, but not now. We're not going to take him now. But should we, should we
Not a
get
problem.
should we reform our party and don't need Minsk anymore? He's Minsk and Dianair. We can, oh look, a brown bear. Okay, I think we're going to steer away. We don't want to rile the poor bear. We'll leave him alone. Leave them alone. Leave it alone. We'll leave it alone. Okay. We still haven't found the fortress. Oh, black bears. So I think this is a good place to stop for the episode. Okay, we made some progress. Now we're going to explore the areas more thoroughly to complete quests and stuff like that. So this is BG EE, sorry, LP BG EE 12. I think so. Okay, so well, thanks for watching. Hope to see you again soon, and until then, take care and goodbye.